So if you've been on YouTube for a while, or kind of, I don't know, watched YouTube videos for a while and been part of the community for a few years, you've probably heard of the furry friend tag. I haven't seen people do this as often, but I have never done it before. I wanted to just do the furry friend tag with my dog, Ripley. Come here. Hi. Let's just get right into it. Oh, you can see a great shot of her ass. It's great. Ow! Dude, that hurt. First question is, what is your pet's name? My pet's name is Ripley. Her middle name, I think, is Lynlee. I think that's what I decided when I was younger. Yeah, I don't know why I chose Lynlee. What kind of pet is it and what breed? So obviously she's a dog and she's a Labrador. How long have you had your pet friend? So her adoption birthday is actually coming up on April 18th. I don't know when I'm uploading this video, but yeah, we've had her for almost 7 years because we got her in 2010. When I was in 3rd grade. How did you get your pet? My dad and I, along with my mom, we were driving in the car and we passed by PetSmart and we saw they had like the dogs outside and we were kind of just playing with them and, you know, just interacting with all the animals they have for adoption. And we didn't really connect with any of the dogs. Like, we found one named Jellybean that was really cute, but we just didn't really connect with her. On impulse, my dad and I, well, my mom came with us, even though she doesn't really like adopting animals. Like, she loves them, she just doesn't like caring for them. We drove around from different PetSmarts to Petcos and just kind of like checking out some of the dogs they had. And then we met Ripley. Ripley bonded with our family like immediately. I don't know what it was about her. Maybe it was like her like cute little spunkiness that she has and how adorable she is. But something about her just kind of like clicked and we just like got along really well. I was able to convince my mom that my dad and I would be able to take care of her as we have taken care of her. My parents did get divorced. Technically she's my dog now, but whenever my parents were getting divorced and all that was going through, we were kind of debating on whether my dad would take Ripley or I would take Ripley, but I wanted to take Ripley because Ripley is my baby and I love her. How old is your pet? Ripley just turned 9? She turned 9. Her birthday is January 28th, so she just turned 9 recently and she was born in 2008. I've had her for like a long time. We've had her for 7 years and then she's 9, so we got her when she was 2. She's aged so much and she has like a bunch of gray around her muzzle and it makes me so sad. What is your favorite memory with your pet? When we were moving from Texas to Kansas, my mom and I had to drive in the car because we'd bring all of our stuff with us. We were driving in a car. It was me, my hamster, my gerbil, my mom, and my dog Ripley all in a car together for 12 hours. And usually she hates long car rides, but she ended up behaving really well. Just that experience from like moving from one side of like the freaking country to another side. There was something I hadn't done before, which we had like moved before, but we hadn't like moved with pets, so that was a whole different experience and it made it so much harder. Another memory I have is that I was walking Ripley in my neighborhood in Texas. I think I was in like 4th or 3rd grade. It was right after we got her. I kept begging my dad, hey, can I take the leash? Can I hold the leash? Please, I want to hold the leash. And my dad was like, no, something's gonna happen. She's gonna see an animal and then you're gonna let go of the leash. And I was like, no, of course not. He got tired of me begging and handed me the leash, and literally like 10 seconds later, she bolted after a cat. There have been many instances where I've been walking her and she's tried to break grip of the leash and, you know, totally dragged me through grass multiple times. I think I got poison ivy that one time or like something like that. When she was like dragging me through this really interesting foresty part of the neighborhood. That leads into the next question, which is what quirky things does your pet do? Ripley absolutely hates other animals. If she sees another dog or a cat, she will just like start barking uncontrollably. Like, she hates seeing other animals so much. We have to be constantly cleaning her ears because she gets ear infections all the time. Oh geez. She'll just sit there flapping around her ears and it's so freaking annoying. I hate it so much. She'll cry and say that she wants to come into my room, but the moment I let her in my room and close the door and sit down and get comfortable, she'll want to leave again. Oh, okay, when we adopted her, they said she had a grain allergy, so we're not quite sure if she has a grain allergy or if she's just allergic to something that's in food that has grain, so we have to buy her like grain-free dog food. We got her dog food once that wasn't grain-free. I don't know if it was like an accident or what happened, but like she started losing a lot of fur, so that was interesting. I guess Ripley's story is, or at least what the adoption people told us, was that Ripley was like in a kill shelter and nobody would adopt her, which is so freaking crazy because she's amazing and she's so sweet. She's afraid of people whenever she first meets them, especially men. My family kind of has this theory that she was abused in the past because she is so afraid of men. Like, she used to be afraid of my grandpa because he was like super tall, and he would like be wearing his like uniform when he got back from work, and she would be absolutely terrified of him, and she absolutely hated him. And most guys she can be super wary of, so that's really interesting to think about. He was literally going to be euthanized in a short period of time. This rescue in Texas went and saved her, and now she's here with us. She's gone through multiple names from what they've told us. At one point she was named Shelby, she was named Lucky, and now she's Ripley. I don't know who picked the name Ripley, but I think it's super cute, and I think it suits her perfectly, and I think it suits her super quirky and funny and cute personality. She also has a nub tail. I'm not sure if you noticed that. I don't know the story behind her having a nub tail. Even though she's a Labrador, she hates water, which is kind of like ironic, but anytime I give her a bath, she like will fight it. She hates getting baths so much. What are some of your favorite pastimes with your pet? Obviously I love playing with her, even though she gets very excited. I love giving her walks whenever she's in a good mood and she doesn't run after dogs. Cuddling with her and petting her. And I love taking her outside and letting her go to the bathroom and shit all over my yard. I don't really have any nicknames for her. Oh geez. Whenever I was younger I used to call her Ripples. Oh, she also loves to shake. Come here. Sit. Sit. Shake. Good girl. So I guess that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope you got to know my dog better, because she's so cute and I love her so much. So yeah, bye. Alright, you done? She tried to freaking lick my nose and I hit my head on the freaking wall.
But how could you believe that? Picking up the pieces of